Yes, sir. Now, today, we gonna talk about rapper Young Lo. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have not heard of this individual. He was very close with Chris Brown, Hitmaker, and Ray J, right? So it has come out the other day that he was gunned down in a Miami nightclub. So without further ado, we gonna dive in and we gonna really see what's going on with this situation, right? But come on. Now, like I said, this was a very close friend with Chris Brown. They even don't even name Young Lo in the title. They say Chris Brown's friend identified as rapper killed in a triple shooting. So 2 other people was shot as well at a gala nightclub in Miami. Now, first things first. Now, if we take triple shooting happens to have a synchronicity with Society of Jesus with 191, 79, and most importantly 187. When we know that 187 is the code, it's the police code for murder, right? Come on. With that being said, man, when we know that this has a close synchronicity with Society of Jesus having the same numerology. Now, this triple shooting occurred on 56 date numerology, May 8th, 2023. Just like Society of Jesus equals 56 as well. Lowell Grissom Jr., better known by his stage name Lo, was a rapper and talent scout. So he was actually a talent scout as well for Chris Brown's company, Chris Brown Entertainment. Now they say the 2 unidentified women, so it was 2 women that were shot as well, along with Young Lo. Now they're expected to recover from their injuries. So the only fatal injury that night was Chris Brown's friend, Young Lo. Now come on, with that being said, now it's very interesting that Young Lo has passed away 3 days after Chris Brown's birthday, when we know how much these people love the number 3, the number 6, and the number 9. So it's also very interesting how Chris Brown's birthday that just recently passed was actually on 33 date numerology, when the name Chris equals 33 as well. It also equals 30 in full reduction. Now, the news also highlights, which I didn't even know he changed his name to Hitmaker. I'm like, damn, who is Hitmaker? Man, I looked him up. Man, I said, man, that's that goof ass nigga Young Bird whole time. But in the headline, right, they say a day after the shooting death of Young Lo at a Miami Beach nightclub, the 37-year-old rapper / producer is being remembered by his longtime friend. So this was also a very close friend to Young Lo. Now they say creative collaborator and Grammy nominated producer Christian Hitmaker Ward, right? So we got 2 Chris's. We got a Christopher and a Christian, like Chris, like Christ. But anyway, you know, Christ like Jesus Christ, like, you know, 33, like 330. But anyway, yeah. So Miami Beach, Florida equals 330, along with how they name him in the article. Christian Hitmaker Ward equals 330 as well. In the reverse cipher, the English language backwards, Z equals 1, A equals 26. Now, importantly, Christopher Maurice Brown, taking Chris Brown's real name, Christopher Maurice Brown equals 128 when his friend Young Lo happened to pass away on the 128th day of the year. Now, Chris Brown happens to be 34 years and 0 months at the time that his friend passed away. Just like, once again, Christopher Maurice Brown equals 340 backwards. Also murder equals 34 as well, which we know for sure that it was a murder because he got shot in the club. So we also have murder numerology as well, right? But come on. Even today, once again, we take his name either way it go, every which way, right? His friend got killed on 13-date numerology, May 8th, 5 plus 8, when his initial CB, Chris Brown, equals 13 in reverse full reduction. Now, Young Low passed away on May 8th, but the shooting itself occurred on May 7th. In other words, 5/7. Just like Chris equals 57, just like Chris Brown equals 57 in the reduction cipher. So even the day that the shooting itself, that's my bad if I said the shooting occurred earlier. He died on May 8th, but the shooting happened on May 7th, right? But come on. Now it's interesting, all these pyramids he got, and that looked like the peace symbol. That looked like the peace symbol right there. If y'all familiar with that symbol, it looked like that peace symbol. He also wore one on his coat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that in here. He also wore that with his coat. Then he got this pink in his hair. Yeah, lost and turned out. Yeah, a long time ago, back when he was like, yeah, a kid. Back when he was run it. That's what they was telling him. Yeah, run it. Yeah, run that ass up. But yeah, man, breaking down his birthday, man. May 5th, 1989. Breaking that whole thing down, right? Chris Brown was born on 37-date numerology. Now it's very interesting knowing this when his friend Young Low passed away at the age of 37. Even his rap name Young Low equates to 37 as well. Even shooting, look at the synchronicity between Young Low and shooting with 109 and more importantly 37. Even his last name Grissom equals 37 as well. Once again they mentioned Young Bird, right? They mentioned Young Bird. I'm not finna keep on saying this. Man, this nigga Young Bird, right? He happened to be 37 years old as well, right? Interesting gematria behind Young Berg as well, because if we take his original rap name, Young Berg, it equals 99 in the ordinal cipher, just like the day he was born on, September 9th, 9/9. Young Berg's friend, Young Berg's friend Young Low was killed. Well, he died on 36-date numerology in Miami, Florida, when Miami, Florida equals 36 and Young Berg equals 36. Now the number for dishonesty. Now this is very interesting as well, because Young Berg was born on a day leaving 113 days remaining. Now the number for dishonesty equals 113 as well. A lot of other interesting words. Puppets equals 113. Mainstream equals 113. Broadcasting 113. Not honest, dishonest, not factual, not true. All these things equal 113, right? So knowing this information, it's also very interesting that Young Low was killed in a Miami nightclub shooting 11 months and 3 weeks before Chris Brown's next birthday. Even Miami nightclub shooting equals 113 as well. Was this just a way to get him up out of here, get his friend up out of here? Even the witnesses on the scene mentioned that the attack seemed targeted. But come on. Even Miami nightclub shooting, once again, Miami nightclub shooting equals 248 and 121. Just like human sacrifice and blood sacrifice. So with that being said, yeah, I believe young Low, man, they got him up out of here. They got him up out of here. I don't think people like this, I don't think people like Young Low get to have the luxury of faking their death, right? I don't think an individual like Young Low gets to fake their death. I think when his time comes, when his number comes, he's out of here, right? Sadly, but that's the game that these people play, right? The demons that these people serve do require blood, so everything just isn't fake, right? Some people actually are dying, right? But once again, in my humble opinion, though, right? Well, with that being said, that's all we have for this video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, what y'all think about this in the comments. And further some more recommendations in the comments. But with that being said, man, that's all we have for this video. Appreciate y'all for all the love, all the support, and I'm out.